Carl, I've been looking for you everywhere. Wait, what's wrong?
I don't want to talk about it.
Anyway, so I
No, okay, I'll talk about it. All I've ever wanted was to be a CEA agent of Deep Blue. Agent Carl, taking naps and swimming laps.
Carl, I
My
really
whole
think-
childhood, I dreamt of being the top dog. A CE agent at Deep Blue HQ. Now it's all gone.
Just look at this piece
My
of
whole
paper.
life is falling apart.
Carl, look at this piece of paper.
What could be so important? We got in!
They saw our tape and they loved us.
Both of us! You know what this calls for? Freeze frame!
Welcome to Deep Blue headquarters. You are here because you have been selected to be here. And you are here to simply show your worth and show if you have what it takes to be an SEA agent. My name is Sergeant Seahorse. Is there something funny, son?
No, sir.
Well, you're laughing, so there must be something funny.
Yes, I mean, no, sir. Yeah, no. I was laughing at my glasses.
Your glasses. You sure you weren't laughing at my name?
No, sir. I think Sergeant Seahorse is very funny. I mean, cool name.
You're gonna have a hard time here, boy. All right, all aboard. It's time to train.
Good morning, afternoon, whenever you're watching this, kids. It's great to have you here on day two.
I'm excited.
I am too. Today, first of all, we are hoping to put together and see another challenge for you today. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. But first, we've got, we asked for videos of your best dance moves. And hopefully we're gonna see some of those today, and you'll see them through this video. Okay, keep sending things in, kids, because I think that's a lot of fun. You're gonna be in lights, or whatever you call it.
You're gonna be famous.
You're gonna be a YouTube personality. Yeah. So today, what are we gonna learn about, Hunter? Do you know?
Today we are learning about James and his story of how he saw Peter walk on water.
Yeah, that's kind of freaking out.
Yeah, I've never walked on water. I've never seen anybody walk on water. I've seen those lizards that run really fast across water, but that's about it.
I've walked on water. Yes, it's called ice skating and ice fishing.
That's frozen water.
It's frozen water.
No.
It's still water.
Liquid water.
Well, no, I haven't walked on liquid water. No.
I don't think many people have.
No. Anyway, so we're going to talk about how Peter walked on the water, how Jesus called out to him, all that whole story, but from James' perspective. That's going to be fun. Yeah. And right now, it's time to get up and dance and sing with our music intro today.
Taking steps in your direction, not knowing where it will lead. eyes in your direction. Your love is what I see. I give my heart and my affection. I want them to see you through me. I know there's a life that will be struggles, with trials and some pain. Yeah, but through the storm you are always beside me. Forever you will stay. So I'm gonna walk right beside you. You're never gonna let me down. If I get lost, I know you'll guide me. You never let go, you're always around. I put my trust in you, Jesus. Your word is the truth, I obey. You rose again, death defeated. So I listen when you tell me to walk this way. So I'm gonna walk right beside you. You're never gonna let me down. If I get lost, I know you'll guide me. You never let go, you're always around. Put my trust in you, Jesus. Your word is the truth, I obey. You rose again, death defeated. So I listen when you tell me to walk this way.
Greatest day in history. Death is beaten, you have rescued me. Sing it out, Jesus is alive. Empty cross, the empty grave. Life eternal, you have won the day. Shout it out, Jesus is alive. He's alive. And oh, happy day, happy day. You washed my sin away. Oh, happy day, happy day. I'll never be the same. Forever I'm changed. Greatest day in history. Death is beaten, you have rescued me. Sing it out, Jesus is alive. Empty cross, the empty grave. Life eternal, you have won the day. Shout it out, Jesus is alive. He's alive. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, happy day, happy day. You washed my sin away. Oh, happy day, happy day. I'll never be the same. Oh no, forever I'm changed. And what a glorious day, what a glorious way. That you have saved me, and love, what a glorious day, what a glorious name, Jesus. Oh, happy day, you washed my sin away. Oh, happy day, I'll never be the same. Oh, happy, forever I'm changed. I am changed, I am changed.
Well, welcome back. Our Bible verse for today and for the whole week that kind of summarizes all these stories is from Ephesians chapter 2, verses 8 to 9. And it starts, "For by grace you have been saved through faith." So tell me, that word grace, what do you think it means, Hunter?
I think it means when you don't necessarily deserve to get something good, but you get it anyway.
Oh, so it's like a gift.
Yeah, it's exactly a gift.
And you don't get a gift because you're nice. You just
Yeah.
get a gift because somebody wanted to give you a gift.
Or because you earned it. You don't earn a gift.
No.
That's called working.
Right, yeah, well, let me tell you. Yeah, no, you just get a gift, right? And that's the cool thing. And that, it kind of comes up in you. And this is not your own doing, it is a gift of God. Isn't that cool? Gift. So what's one of the big gifts that you love getting?
I always love getting fishing poles. Fishing poles are a favorite gift of mine because they're kind of expensive.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think so. Guitars.
Ooh, wow.
Skateboards.
Yeah. And people have given you those
Yeah,
things?
absolutely.
Wow.
Mostly my mom.
Okay.
Because she's awesome. Moms are great.
Yeah. Well, our Heavenly Father is even more awesome.
Yeah.
And He doesn't give you a giant fishing pole, but He gives you something even better, right? And that's called eternal life. You get that no matter what, by grace, it's not by what you do. That's what this passage is talking about. And Peter today, he walks on water not because he was good at it.
Yeah, because Jesus allowed him to.
Yeah, Jesus called him. Yeah, and he trusted Jesus. We're going to learn about trust today. We're going to learn about that story some more. But this is a passage to kind of remember and kind of get down.
You guys want to read it together one more time?
Let's do it. Okay.
Before we're out?
For by grace you have been saved through faith, and this is not your own doing. It is the gift of God, not a result of works, so that no one may boast. For we are His workmanship, created in Christ Jesus for good works, which God prepared beforehand that we should walk in them.
Wow, that was so good, guys.
Cool. We'll see you in just a few minutes.
Why did he walk away just when we're getting strong?
Surely a Messiah wouldn't leave us like this. A Messiah should be a warrior, a conqueror like David.
Judas, force is not the way.
So tell me what the way of Messiah is.
He's different.
But Mary, what if he's not the one? We're risking our lives. For what?
He has shown us his power. We must have faith in him.
Come on.
He'll not fail us.
He said he'd meet us on the other side. Let's go!
Thomas! It's Jesus! He is the Messiah.
Peter.
You of little faith, why did you doubt? You need to be strong.
Welcome back, Galileans, for the evening news at GOD News. I am Epi, and I'm here with
James.
Yep. And he was. There's just some crazy things happening out here. I don't know what's going on, and I don't think James does either. But James, can you tell us a little bit? There was a storm that came through here, and you were out.
That was a doozy.
You were out in the water, weren't you?
Oh man, we were out in the water for so long. Let me tell you something. I was clean shaven before that storm, and man, I'm still pulling fish out of this here beard because we was out there. It was rocking. The boat was rocking. When the boat goes to rocking, you don't bother knocking, okay? Because it was just wild out there. The wind was blowing and spraying and water everywhere, and the smell of salt was stinging your eyes. Everything crazy.
That sounds horrible. How long were you out there for? When did the storm stop?
Well, it felt like an awful long time, and then this here feller says he wants Peter to get out of the boat.
Why would you ever get out of that boat?
That's what I said. I said, Peter, you done lost your marbles. You are. I mean, this is sadder than a potato chip without dip. You trying to get out of this boat? I mean, do you not see the waves that are bigger than? I'm at a loss for words, my friend. I didn't know what to tell him. I'm like, you going to listen to this man? He said, get out of the boat. What you mean, get out of the boat? Well, you know what he did? You know what he did? He got out the boat.
No way.
He did. Sure enough did. He got out the boat. He starts walking. I swear to you, I seen with these two eyes, well, my good eye anyway. I seen him get out the boat and walk on that water, and I couldn't believe my eyes. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. But then, Peter, he gets distracted quite easily. And I don't know what it was. It weren't no squirrel, because there ain't no squirrels on the water. It was something that distracted him, and all of a sudden, he started to go down a little bit. Yeah.
Was that scary for you, watching your friend start
I thought
sink in that crazy water, that storm that was happening?
I thought he was a blum fool for doing it in the first place. But, he did take a few steps like that out under the water. I was really surprised that he was able to stay afloat.
Do you think that he just has very buoyant feet, or?
No, there's something special about that there feller he came along, that Jesus fella. Yeah, it was him. It was him that done it.
How do you know that it was Jesus that did it?
Something in the way that he said it with such confidence. Just step out on the water, and Peter saw it and listened and didn't even think nothing about it, no 2 cents about it, just went out on that water. It's like he had full confidence in that man.
Do you think that he started to sink because he stopped having confidence for a moment? Or was his mind just somewhere else?
I don't know. I think maybe he was, he lost his focus. He took his eyes off of that Jesus fella for a moment or two, and then he started to go down. He started to think about where he really was, think about his circumstances there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, walking on water.
Yeah. But then, it was only when he took his eyes off that feller.
All right, well, you heard it straight from the camel's mouth. The camel of James. Crazy stuff.
Why do you keep referring to the disciples as camels?
You guys just.
Oh, well.
You're kind of smelly.
That's that's the essence of the. We fishermen. Yep, that's how we smell.
Well, this is Epi with GOD Network signing off. Smell you later.
still. Why are ye so fearful? How is it that ye have no faith?
All right, everybody, welcome back to VBS Day 2. This is our second game, and it's a little game we like to call Fishball. Now, this is a very simple game. All you need is your paper fish from yesterday, 2 bases, and a ball that you can kick. So what you're going to do is you're going to go outside so that you don't break anything, and you're going to take all of your fish and scatter them around your yard. This game has to be played with at least 2 people. One person will be the kicker and one person will be the pitcher. Now you need 2 bases, one for the kicker and one for the pitcher. Now you're each going to stand on your base. You're going to take your ball and the pitcher will roll the ball and the kicker will try to kick the ball as far as they can. Now you get to leave your base to go get fish, and the goal is to collect as many fish as possible. As the kicker, you cannot take back to the base with you more than 1 fish at a time, but you can leave your base multiple times to go get fish over and over until the pitcher comes back. Now, if the pitcher lands on the base with the ball and you are not back at your base, you get a strike. And this is just like baseball. There are 3 strikes and then you're out, and then you switch sides and the kicker becomes the pitcher and the pitcher becomes the kicker. So go have some fun with this, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Hey guys, welcome to the second day of VBS Crafts. Today we are making a magnet fish. Of course it's sideways, and it will be, you can put it on your fridge because it's going to have 1 magnet. I messed up, so we'll be going through that and going through the process. Of course, it'll be step by step, and during those steps you'll probably have to wait a few for stuff to dry. So let's get started. So what you want to do is you're gonna get a towel, like layer it up. Like I want like 4 towels, paper towels on top of each other, because we're gonna put like little specks of paint on it so that we can paint shells. So you want that. And then you want 4 shells. 1, you want it to be really big, and then 3 smaller shells, or like the smallest that you could find. Just 3 smaller shells. So you have the big one and then 3 small shells. And then you want your paintbrush, and you want your cup of water. Of course, use a plastic cup or something that your parents have approved of beforehand, because you are gonna get it dirty and it probably won't be usable for like food or anything like that anymore, because there's gonna be paint on it. And then you're gonna get your paints. This is for your neon paints are for, is painting. Of course, you can put designs and patterns on it if you want, but that will take longer, so I'm just gonna do solid colors like this one. Okay, so let's start painting. And when you have all of it painted, you do want to wash off your paintbrush because it's going to get gross and dry up if you don't. So swish it around in the water, and then you'd want to dry out your paintbrush by leaving it on the counter or something and take out the water that you had in your water cup. So you want to do that, of course, afterwards. But for the time being, for me, you're gonna take whatever you painted your shells on, you're gonna take it and you're gonna place it somewhere you know it's not gonna be disturbed or damaged or thrown on the floor or something like that. And you're gonna put it there because it needs to dry. The paint needs to dry, then we'll come back to it after it's dry, which will be a couple of hours. And then I'll see you then. Hey guys, welcome back. We are now on part 2 of your magnet fish after you have your shells that you painted are completely dry. So what you need for this is your ball of clay that came with the magnet fish, I'm presuming. And you need your Google AI, the tacky glue, and a magnet. So now let's do this and get it done. Okay, so first of all, you want to get the clay and you want your big shell. You want to put your clay in your big shell, just enough to fill it up. It may also be a good idea, after you pushed it in, you can take it out. And I put some tacky glue on it because it may fall out. So I put the tacky glue now in the shell and then put the clay back in. So now that we put the glue in the shell and put the clay back in, it looks like this. And now we are going to add the fins. We are going to get one of our bigger shells, if you have a bigger shell, of the small shells, and you're going to put it on the back end of the shell. So right here, you're going to squish it into the clay. Like that. When that's done, you're going to take out the small shell again, so it has an imprint in it. Now you're going to put a little tacky glue on it so that it sticks there, and then put it back in. So now you have this. And then you're going to take another small shell and you're going to put it on top of the shell. And when you're done with those parts of the fish, you're going to put it down. And actually, you're going to flip it up again and put the magnet in by pressing it down, then taking it out, and then gluing it there. Okay, now we take another small fin and we glue it on the outside. Like this. So the glue is on the outside of the shell, and then you're going to stick it down. And then you're going to take your googly eye and you're going to put glue on it. And you're going to put it there, and you're going to put your googly eye under. That's my fish. And of course now I need to let it dry because it is very unstable. And it's very gluey. So, see you for the last craft.
C team?
Woohoo! Yes, yes. You're seeing, you're exploring, and you are agents, that you are God's representatives. And in your neighborhood now, what we want you to do for your challenge to be part of the C team is there's sidewalk chalk and the bag of goodies that we sent to your house, okay? We want you to make the most awesomeness, most beautifully, you are
I'm good at
amazing.
vocabularies.
Well, especially making words up. And we want you to just do something magnanimous. Do you know that one?
No.
No.
Actually, I think I might.
Okay.
Magnanimous.
On the sidewalk, at your home or somewhere on the driveway, whatever way you can, that talks about what you are learning in Deep Blue. And take a picture of it, or take a picture of what you've got and send it to us. We want to show it to everybody else. And there are prizes for the best and the greatest and the most creative and the most wonderful, magnanimous and all that stuff. And whatever. Yes. Okay? You got to send it though to us by 5 o'clock. We
comes
can't
after 4 o'clock.
Right.
Which comes after 3 o'clock.
But 5 o'clock tonight, not 5 o'clock tomorrow morning, because we have to put this stuff together, man, to show it to you. Okay. So, and you can do it by sending it to us at info@thrive-fl.org, and we've got. One way or another, we're going to have it to you, and those through emails and stuff. We're going to get you the links to make sure that you send it in to us. Okay? Sound good?
Sounds great.
Cool.
Taking steps in your direction, not knowing where it will lead. But never once have I been second guessing. I'll go wherever you lead. I'll follow you wherever you take me. My life is in your hands. Yeah, your love for me will always be bigger than I could ever understand. So I'm gonna walk right beside you. You're never gonna let me down. If I get lost, I know you'll guide me. You never let go. You're always around. I put my trust in you, Jesus. Your word is the truth. I obey. You rose again, dead defeated. So I listen when you tell me to walk this way. Lifting my eyes in your direction. Your love is what I see. I give my heart and my affection. I want them to see you through me. I know there's a life that will be struggles, with trials and some pain. Yeah, but through the storm, you are always beside me. Forever you will stay. So I'm gonna walk right beside you. You're never gonna let me down. If I get lost, I
hey kids, it's been great having you here this morning. You got things now you can do. You've got a game called fish ball to play. Fish ball to play. You've got sidewalk chalk to go out and chalk those sidewalks. You've got a craft to do, and awesome Emma showed you how to do it. You've got all that stuff, and you've got the challenge to send in, right?
Yep.
Which is the sidewalk chalk.
We want to see all of your sidewalk art. We will give a prize.
Yeah, we'll get you something.
Who we think did the best.
Yeah, we'll get you something. Don't worry about that. You're gonna get something for that. And so we'd love to have you join us tomorrow. You can invite your friends wherever, and we'll see you tomorrow for day 3 of Deep Blue.
See you guys later.